I remember also a call that you received from your cousin, hopefully I get the story right, while you were going into Kagame, I think it was, and she was calling you, telling you like the genocidal troops are coming to her. And so you sent some troops to go try to help her and the people there. And before they got there, she called you. She's like, there's no point anymore to support us. And I'm guessing she was killed?
Yes, she was killed with 9 other people, the same family in the room. And I had days earlier, maybe weeks, I had communicated with the UN peacekeepers here, gave them the address, the location where these people are, and they said, and these people used to work for the UN.
The cousin?
Yeah.
Your cousin that was killed worked for the UN?
Yeah, she was called Florence. She had worked for UN for 17 years.
And they let her?
Yes.
What did they say to you on the phone, the UN?
No, I used to tell them to go, and you say, yeah, they are going to try. Later on, when I met one of the commanders, he told me, he said, we went there and found the roadblocks around the house. I said, you fellows with tanks, with APCs, you go and find militias and run away and don't save people? I thought that was the lowest point for anybody's integrity or respect.
So,
in fact, the man who was responsible for the killings of that one, I'm told he's now arrested in Belgium. He was arrested recently.
The UN member that didn't go to save your family?
No. The actual person who was leading a group that went and killed.
He was also arrested. So there's a lot of these guys are still alive in the FDLR.
They are very much alive. Some of them were in their 20s, 30s, you can imagine. So they are in their 60s.
I know that even this president, the one that had the plane shot down, and the relatives of other politicians that led this genocide and planned it, they're living in different European countries as well. Some were arrested, some were not.
Some are in US, Canada, Europe, they are there.
Is there efforts to try to get those people arrested right now?
We have tried everything with this government. This is why I was saying human beings in one place you're talking about. But there's also human beings in different places that behave differently. The whole of Europe, you go to Canada, you go to United States, these people are there. And there are case files that have been sent to these countries about these people. And they have just...
Why?
I can't tell.
You don't know why?
When you have a chance and you can ask those people, you ask them for me, why? There is a case, for example, that is in the UK that has been there for maybe last 15 years or so, maybe more. 5 people who actually got involved in genocide here. Somehow they found their way into UK. People developed case files, begged the UK to bring them or to send them to Arusha in Tanzania for the UN tribunal to try them. Nothing was done for those years. And we even begged the UK. We said, okay, why don't you try them yourselves? If you don't want to give them to Rwanda because you suspect whatever, that's fine. If you think the justice system isn't working or politics will get involved. Said, but you have them in the UK. These are their files. Why don't you try them in your courts? Find them innocent and release them. But if you find them guilty, then it's up to you to decide what to do with them. Not up to now. Those cases have not been tried. We have talked to different leaders and administrations in UK about this. Nothing. It is the same.
That's so perplexing.
Yeah. It's not something I can explain. Maybe somebody else can explain it.